Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Weekly Yum and the Restless spoilers, March 31, April 4. Tracy has serious doubts. Find out what's in store for your Genoa City favorites. The Young and the Restless spoilers for March 24 to 28 focus on Tracy second-guessing her decision-making. Meanwhile, Damien makes a promise to Nate, and Audra receives an unexpected invitation. Next week on The Young and the Restless. Damien's background comes into question next week on Y&R, especially from Lily, Crystal Khalil. Look for Lily to demand answers from Damien, Jermaine Rivers. She wants to know his connection to the mysterious billionaire nobody's ever seen, and who goes by a fake name. Who is Aristotle Dumas to Damien? How did Damien hook up with this guy and run a couple of his companies? And more importantly, when did he find out about Nate, Sean Dominic, and Winters? Is he after Devin, Brayton James, Nate, and Lily's company? Also, Damien and Nate must be in a better place with each other after going to Chicago to see Amy, Valerie Pettiford. But the fact that Damien's past remains a mystery can't be an easy pill for Nate to swallow. When Damien makes a promise to Nate, is it about his mother or something else? Worries and doubts. The Abbotts currently have a lot to fret about. Tracy's fiance could be a sociopath who caused Ashley's, Eileen Davidson, mind to splinter, killed his twin brother, and kidnapped and psychologically tortured Sharon Case, and Phyllis, Michelle Stafford. Another Abbott pretends to focus on his new company while still gunning for chancellor. And of course, there's that Abbott Mance refresh Diane's been masterminding. This week, Diane, Susan Walters, worries about Tracy, Beth Maitland, who has to face the man she fell in love with and figure out if he isn't who he says he is. Needless to say, this is a very emotional time for her. As a result, it can't be surprising to find out that Tracy second-guesses her decision-making. Finally, Jack, Peter Birdman, doesn't forget about Billy, Jason Thompson. In fact, by midweek, Jack has to keep Billy in line. Does he find out about Billy getting into bed, professionally, with Dumas? Odds and ends. When Audra Zilika Silver receives an unexpected invitation, does she accept it? And who is from? Is it from Holden or someone else? Meanwhile, Phyllis has come to an understanding with Sharon. She attempted to be less antagonistic with Diane, it didn't work. Now she plays nice with Sally, Courtney Hope. Do they have a what do you know conversation about Dumas? They both know that Billy acts cagey when his name is brought up. Finally, Lauren, Tracy Bregman, asks Nikki, Melody Thomas Scott, for a favor. It might have something to do with the fact that this week, Victor, Eric Braden, orders Michael, Christian Leblance, to play hardball. Lauren might be over Victor's orders and demands weighing on her husband or getting him in trouble. In another drama-filled week of The Young and the Restless, the tension in Genoa City is at an all-time high. From family betrayals to career shifts, the week of March 31, April 4 promises twists and turns that will leave fans talking. One of the biggest developments involves Tracy Abbott, a beloved and level-headed character, who finds herself in a situation where she begins to question everything. But what exactly is making Tracy so doubtful, and how does it impact the larger storylines? Let's break it all down. Tracy's instincts are rarely wrong. Tracy Abbott has long been the moral compass of the Abbott family. Unlike her more impulsive and scheming siblings, she approaches situations with thoughtfulness and empathy. So when Tracy starts expressing doubts about something, or someone, it's worth paying attention to. The writers have built her character as one who doesn't jump to conclusions without reason. This week, her doubts could signal major fallout for those involved. But what exactly is she doubting? Is it a business decision at Jabot? Is she sensing dishonesty within the family? Or is it a romantic entanglement that doesn't sit right with her? Whatever it is, the fact that Tracy is uneasy means that trouble is brewing. Business rivalries and romantic missteps. With Tracy voicing concerns, there's a strong possibility that another Abbott is on the verge of making a colossal mistake. Could it be Ashley's dealings with Tucker, Jack's continued trust in Diane, or Kyle's latest move that could backfire? If Tracy suspects deception within the Abbott family, It could lead to yet another rift between the siblings. Over the years, she has tried to be the glue that holds them together, but there have been times when her words of warning were ignored, only for disaster to strike later. This time, will anyone listen to her, or will history repeat itself? A possible betrayal looming. If Tracy's doubts extend beyond her family and into the world of Genoa City at large, then betrayal may be a central theme this week. Given the high stakes and tangled relationships in play, it wouldn't be surprising if Tracy has uncovered something shocking. Could it involve Phyllis, who has a history of deception and self-sabotage? Could she be sensing trouble in Billy's latest antics, which could put his relationship with Chelsea in jeopardy? Or maybe Tracy is growing suspicious of Audra, whose power plays at Newman Media could be catching up to her. One thing is clear: Tracy doesn't worry about trivial matters. Her doubts are a signal that something big is about to unravel. How will Tracy handle this? Tracy has always been a calm and rational presence in the chaotic world of the young and the restless. Unlike her siblings, she doesn't act out of anger or seek revenge. Instead, she observes, assesses, and speaks up when she feels necessary. Will she confront the person she suspects, or will she confide in someone she trusts first? If her suspicions involve Jack, she might hesitate before voicing her concerns, as he has a tendency to make emotionally charged decisions. If it's Ashley, there's a risk that Tracy's words will fall on deaf ears, as Ashley has proven to be just as stubborn as Jack. However, if Tracy chooses to stay quiet, it could lead to an even bigger mess. If history has taught us anything, it's that secrets in Genoa City don't stay buried for long. The impact on Genoa City's power struggles. Beyond the Abbott family, Tracy's doubts could have larger implications on Genoa City's ongoing power battles. Newman Enterprises, Jabot, and Chancellor Winters are always engaged in shifting alliances, and Tracy's concern might hint at a betrayal that could shake the corporate world. If she senses foul play at Jabot, will she take a stand against it? Or is it possible that she's noticing something amiss in Chancellor Winters, where Billy is still finding his footing? With Devin and Lily working to maintain control, any new disruption could cause major tension. Fan reactions. Are viewers ready for a Tracy-centric storyline? Tracy has always been a fan-favorite character, but she is often sidelined in favor of the more high-drama players in Genoa City. However, when she does step into the spotlight, viewers are usually treated to some of the most heartfelt and compelling storytelling on The Young and the Restless. Fans have been vocal about wanting to see Tracy in more substantial storylines. Her romantic past has been explored, but her role as the family's voice of reason deserves more screen time. If her doubts lead to a major revelation, it could mark a welcome shift for her character's arc. What's next? Predictions for Tracy's storyline. With so many moving parts in The Young and the Restless, it's hard to say exactly where Tracy's doubts will lead. However, based on past patterns and current character arcs, here are some potential outcomes. Tracy uncovers a secret that shakes the Abbott family. Whether it's Ashley's dealings with Tucker or Jack's continued trust in Diane, she may find herself at odds with her own family. She discovers a business scandal. If Tracy senses that someone is playing dirty in the corporate world, she may feel compelled to take a stand, which could put her in conflict with Jabot or even Newman Enterprises. Her doubts involve a romantic betrayal. Whether it's Billy, Phyllis, or someone else, she may be sensing trouble in someone's love life, and it could lead to major heartbreak for a fan-favorite character. Conclusion. Will Tracy's doubts be the key to the next major shakeup? This week on The Young and the Restless, Tracy's doubts aren't just idle concerns. They could be the first step in uncovering a major scandal. As a character who rarely jumps to conclusions, her unease suggests that something isn't right in Genoa City. Whether it's a family betrayal, a corporate power play, or a personal revelation, the stakes are high. Fans should pay close attention to Tracy's every move this week, as her suspicions could set the stage for the next major storyline twist.